Hey folks, SoloGamer back with you here. We're still playing Eldritch Horror, and when we last left it was our hero's turn. And I'm going to probably have to abort one of these guys. It is either going to be Mark or Sauce. I'm leaning towards Mark to come over here and start taking out some of these cultists, because they're going to be piling up and killing me on that doom track. So that's probably what I'm going to do. And we're going to go ahead and start. And it's Mark's turn anyway, so why don't we move him? He's just going to move 1, 2, take both his actions. He'll come over here and fight these cultists. Now, the cultists, you know, have the usual non-backing, but they're with him. They're with Yig, and if you lose health from a strength test, you've been bitten by the snake-like creature, gain a poison condition. So let's take one of these at a time. They have 1 on the horror check, so Mark has a will of 4, so he shouldn't fail that. I don't see him failing that. Now I could take a wound. Well, no, that's an action. I don't have any more actions. I moved twice. All right. So I passed. Yeah, passed the will check. Okay, so let's do the strength test. Now, strength is going to be -1, but Mark has a 4. 5, 6, so he would have a strength of 5. So let's see. Okay, I got 1 success, so I did 1 wound to that cultist. Alright, so I'll just put this little heart thing here. But the cultist, yeah. So I did 1 wound to that cultist. So, okay. Now, I'm going to attack the second cultist. I have to make my little will check on that one as well. So let's do that. Okay, now that one I failed, so I have to lose a sanity here. But let's do the strength test. Okay, now that one I killed him, so I killed the second cultist. So the second cultist is dead. And we still have 1 left on there. And that's basically Mark's turn. Although I could do the active expedition if I wanted to, which, you know, I'm here, might as well as do it. So let's see what we got here. Well, if I do that and I'm successful, or even if I fail, it'll change where the freaking expedition is. And if I change where the expedition is, I don't know where the next one is. It could be anywhere else on the board. And I would have to move him. That's the thing. Or I could get lucky and it could be the heart of Africa. Alright. Screw it. Let's do it. Alright, here. The pyramids. Once you reach the shore, you begin digging through the rubble that once had been the White Pyramid, hoping to excavate the ancient burial chambers. Do a strength -1. Okay, well I have a 4 strength, so alright, I passed. Let's see what we get here. You uncover a vast labyrinth of underground tunnels. Your only hope for navigating is to translate the hieroglyphics on the wall. Well, that's not his strong point, so we're probably going to fail that. Oh, hell yeah, we passed. Alright. If you pass, you find your way to Royal Treasury, gain 1 artifact. Alright, so I will gain 1 artifact. Alright, let's see what you got. Satchel of the Void. You cannot gain a lost in time and space condition unless you choose to. Look at the top gate in the gate stack. Gain 1 clue if that gate corresponds to the current omen. Huh, that's not too bad. And we will move the thing to the Himalayas. That's not too far. Okay, so it's Trish's turn. I'm going to move her twice. 1, 2, and she's going to go here and have one of these them there encounters. Alright. You push open the massive doors of the temple and find almost every surface covered with gold. You gather as much of the precious metal as you can carry. Okay, strength -1. God damn it. You struggle to carry the gold from the temple, dropping much along the way. Alright, doing observation, -1. Okay, that time I passed. If you pass, you notice you've been deceived by an illusion, and you inspect the treasure. Place 1 eldritch token on the active mystery. Okay. The hell is that? It says... Okay, alright, so there's 1 eldritch token right there. Okay, so... Alright. And then we have Silas. And I'll move him to 1, 2, and he will go here and have an encounter. Let's see what we get here. The deepest cave is known as Nikai. The ghostly lights from the upper caves don't reach this depth, and it is difficult to navigate the path in the darkness. Do an observation. Well, he has a 3 observation. Okay. Alright, passed. Alright. You find several drawings on the cave wall that represent Stathuga. As you examine them, you are attacked by an amphibious creature made of vicious black slime. Strength -1. Okay. Okay, good. Pass that one. If you pass, you fend off the creature and can learn the story of the Toad God. Place 1 eldritch token on the active mystery. If you fail, lose 2 health. Okay, so put an eldritch token on the card, which we did, and that is going to be the end of our hero's turn. And so remember, we have to do a new mystery at the end of the Mythos phase. So let's do a Mythos card here. And we have another gate movement, which we don't have any of those gates on the board. We do have a monster surge if we did that, but we don't. And we put a clue token, so we'll spawn 2 clues. And we put one at 8. And we put one at 18. Okay. The lead investigator gains a blessed condition. Well, the lead investigator would be Trish. So that's good. Okay, so that was actually not a bad thing. Alright, we've solved that mystery, so let's see what the next mystery says. Descendants of Yig. Should any human ever incur the wrath of Yig, the father of serpents will claim that person's child and transform the infant into a terrible snake-like creature, horrible to look upon and seemingly immortal. When this card enters play, place the Children of Yig epic monster figure on a random space. At the end of the Mythos phase, if the Children of Yig epic monster figure has been defeated, solve this mystery. Alright, let's get his... Okay, so let's see. This is the Children of Yig epic monster figure. As you can see, it's... If you fail the observation test, move this epic monster to a random space without resolving the strength test. So this is one of them ones that's going to move around, I guess. And we'll put it here on space number 12. And it's way the hell down here. Okay. Alright. So it's Trish's turn. Let's move... Let's move Mark 2. Oh, that's Trish's turn. Let's see what we want to do with her. I still want to close one of these gates here. Shit. What do I want to do? Okay, I tell you what. Well, I'll do her. I'll move her 1. She's alright. I mean... And 2, I'll move her here to try to get that clue token. We haven't played one of these cards yet anyway, so let's see what happens. and we are in a C. As punishment for worshiping, God, what's with these names? Gat and Othoa. Yig reduced the serpent people on the island to vicious lizards. Their strength -1. Okay. What the fuck kind of... Alright, we gotta chill out with the names, man. Okay, and I failed. Alright. Roll 2 less dice if Yig has awoken. If you pass, if you fail, you also change, discard all improvement tokens. Well, I don't have any of those. But I don't get the clue token, but you know, I wanted to try to do one of those cards anyways to see how different they were. Okay, so it's Silas, and let's have him. I know I want him to kind of move down there. So he's here. We'll move him 1, and we'll move him 2 to Buenos Aires. All right, and let him have an encounter at Buenos Aires. All right. The cult left their sacrifice to die in a pit of scorpions. You may gain a poison condition to save him. If you gain the condition, he recalls the ritual in detail. Gain a poison misspell. If you do not gain the condition, he's buried under the crawling mass. Lose 2 sanity. Oh man, I don't want no poison condition though. I already got a paranoia one. I'll lose the 2 sanity, man. Screw that. Yeah, poison condition. I don't want that. Okay, and now we have Mark, who I'm going to move Mark to, and he's going to try to shut this gate. 1, 2. He's going to go to Rome and try to shut this gate here. Well, I could spend 1 action, hurt him, and that would kill him. And then move to the wilderness. Screw it. We'll go to Rome. Alright. Los Carcosa. A strange-looking man named Wildy offers to repair your reputation in exchange for information. You may spend 1 clue token to resolve the pass effect. Okay, well, I'll do that. Your reputation is repaired. Improve your influence. Okay. Alright, I'll improve my influence here. Okay, that's always good. Alright. Wildy then tells you that you are the last king of America. You try to resist his delusion. Okay, well, he does have a good will, so it doesn't look like I should pass. Okay. Wild troubles you no further and sends you home. Close this gate. Okay, so we close that gate, and that's pretty good. All right. So let us do a new mythos phase. Oh, it's a rumor here. Ongoing rumor. As an encounter, an investigator in Space 11, so we got to put one of those, okay, may attempt to infiltrate a hidden sect of Ticos that is destabilizing the fabric of reality by invoking Hunger Fangan. What the hell? If he passes, he puts an end to their rituals. He may spend clues equal to half to solve this rumor. When there are no eldritch tokens on this card, investigators lose the game. Yikes. Shit, we got to put 8 of them on that game. Ugh. That's terrible. Let's spawn some clue tokens. Put 1 at 2. And we put 1 at 11. Let's put 8 eldritch tokens on this card. Yeesh. So we're going to have to freaking... we're going to have to come over here and we may have to start working on this on space 8. So let's put this on space 8, which is... Where the hell is space 8? Right here. Well, she's there. Okay, Trish is there. She has 1 clue token. She can gain another clue token, so that's what she's going to do. Okay, so it's her turn. So that's what she's going to do. She's going to try to get that clue token. And try to have, and maybe see if we can clear this thing up. So let her try to get the clue token here. Alright. The crew have captured a wounded deep one, and you ask the captain to let you study the creature. Alright, got it. If you pass, you see that it has a talisman to protect it from Yig. You may gain this clue or discard a curse condition. I will gain the clue. Okay. Alright, and it says, alright, as an encounter, you may attempt to. Okay, so next turn I can do that. Alright, so it's Silas. And I will do a rest action. And then I will move over here to the Children of Yig. Okay, so let's see what we got to do first. Alright, we have to pass this observation test, or this thing is going to move. Okay, so we have an observation of 3. Oh wait, let me roll for my condition here. Alright, so I'm able to get rid of that paranoid condition. Okay. Alright, so let's do an observation test, and it's going to be -1. So, eesh, come on. Ah, shit. Ah. If you fail, move this epic monster to a random space without resolving the strength test. So I got to move it to number 7, which is back over here. Damn it. Okay, and then I have Mark. I will move Mark 1. 2 and have a sea encounter. The crew knows a legend about gold coins lost in this area. The story reminds you of an obscure shipwreck you've studied. Lore. Oh, it passed. Okay, if you pass, which I did, improve your thing, which goes to +2. So that's pretty good. Okay, let's do a new mythos phase here. Alright, we gotta move the gate. Omen. Each monster recovers all health. Well, okay. Then each investigator immediately counters each monster on a space in the order of his choice. We don't have any monsters. We move the Omen track. We have to do an action. She's blessed. Okay, so she's still blessed. And we have to put a cultist here at the Himalayas, which we shall do. Alright, and then we have to take discard eldritch tokens from this card equal to half the number of gates on the game board. We only have 1 gate, so I guess it would still just be 1 eldritch token. So we take that off, and then it'll be Silas's turn. So we'll let them go. So we'll go ahead and we'll end it here, and when we come back, it'll be our hero's turn. So this is SoloGamer saying, see you then.